Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to more Danganronpa V3, Healing Harmony, where last time we got locked in a room with bugs, and then we escaped from said room and left Kokichi to his fate.
Deserved.
Yeah, and now we're gonna go watch a magic show.
Yeah.
Just one thing after another in this place.
Lots of stuff happening.
Tsumugi!
Good morning, Spookie. Good morning.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? You look a bit sick.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's just the sounds of those bugs buzzing is still in my head. Even after I went to bed, I just kept hearing it, so I didn't get that much sleep. That must have been rough. Gunta would be sad to hear it, but I like bugs even less now. I'm glad there aren't any bugs outside of Gunta's lab. Or wait, are there?
Ah!
Well,
Oh,
Gunta did
boy.
say that he thought he saw a really tiny bug once.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he did say that.
but
But even with Gunta's 0.625 vision, he could only barely see it, right? So, isn't it possible he was just plain mistaken?
no.
No, actually, I really hope he was mistaken.
Oh my.
Oh, I'm so over bugs. I'm just going to forget last night and enjoy the magic show.
You're right.
Yeah.
All right.
The show's in the gym, right? I'm gonna go on ahead. Okay. Yeah, I'd be traumatized by the bug room forever. Why can't I go in here?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
got
hate bugs anyway, so.
it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Kibo!
Ah, Kibo, good morning.
Yes.
Good morning, Shuichi. How are you feeling today? Are you still sore from the events of last night?
Okay.
I'm fine. Are you alright?
100%.
Yes, I'm fine. I've recharged the electricity that I've used on my recording function. Even so, I'm very happy that I was able to finally use my functions to help everyone.
Kibo's recording function. It's not exactly revolutionary technology, but it did help a lot. And there'll probably be a trial where we need to use your recording to do it, but that just seems like
Right.
the setup.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Kibo. You really earned your title of Ultimate Robot.
Well, of course!
Oh, it was nothing really. If you ever need my help or anything, please don't hesitate to ask.
Yeah, I sure will.
So, the magic show is starting soon, yeah? Everyone has probably gathered in the gym already. We should get going as well.
Doon, 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 doon. Doon, doon, doon. I shop. No, I don't want to shop. I'm so used to wanting to shop that I, like, every time I pass, I'm like, can I get in there? Wait, I don't need to anymore.
Trap tea trap. That's
Dungeon.
what happens when we don't have like access to like a place for such a long time. You feel like you need to go to it out all the
Yeah.
time.
Hirumi!
Ah, Karumi, good morning.
Good morning. Everyone has already gathered for the show.
Oh, is that right? I suppose everyone's looking forward to it.
That is correct.
Mia seems particularly excited. Her eyes were lit up like a child's.
She's that excited, huh? Well, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited too.
It seems as if.
By the way, it would seem that some outrageous events transpired last night.
Hey!
Yeah, Kokichi tricked Gunta into going along with this motive video screening plan. But thanks to Kibo, we put a stop to it. It's okay.
I see.
I see. So Kokichi truly does intend to oppose us.
Please, go ahead.
No matter. Let's go inside. Everyone is waiting. I must be sure to kill him later. What?
She'll do it for us if we tell her to.
Yeah, please, please. I beg of you.
Sure, we'll lose our maid, but at least she will eliminate the evil.
It will be worth it.
Whoa, this is even nicer than I thought it'd be.
Yaha!
Welcome to our magic show. What do you think? Isn't it divine?
Okay.
Yeah, it is. I didn't think you would have a real stage set up. Did you and Himiko do all this?
No, no.
This would have been impossible with just 2 people. I got others to help us. Kaito and Kibo helped carry equipment from Himiko's research lab. I designed the stage, but Kurumi sewed the curtains.
Thanks, vtuber.
Everyone is so nice. Atua deserves all the credit.
No.
Shouldn't everyone who worked on it get the credit?
Oh,
Oh well, I didn't ask you to help because I didn't know what you'd be useful for.
That's...
Did you really have to say that?
I don't know.
Anyway, just sit tight. Once we're done preparing, we'll start right away.
Huh?
Done preparing? You're not ready yet?
Yep.
The star of the show needs to settle her nerves. The star of the show requires mental preparations.
Oh my god, she's vibrating.
Vibration. She's shaking like a leaf. Okay, what do you want to talk to?
Wow.
We're at the amazing Himiko's magic show. There's a suspended water tank we can look at. I'm gonna look at that.
Yeah, let's look at that.
A water tank. Looks like there's fish inside. Is this part of the trick too? Guess we don't get to know. What do you want to talk to? I mean, Himiko's probably the one we progress the plot with.
Well, I mean, I guess we can talk to everyone, but there's a lot of yapping going outside my room, so,
There's a huge curtain hanging here. What kind of magic trick is this for? Okay. Just give me a person. There's a timer too.
okay.
This is a timer. Does that mean this magic trick will have a time limit? Ladder first.
Okay, never mind.
There's a ladder here. I wonder if it was used to set up the show. Talk to Gunta,
Gonta, idiot!
Gonta. Gonta is so sorry about yesterday. Gonta not know why he act that way. Gonta too forceful. Still have a long way before Gonta call himself true gentleman.
Wait.
It's not your fault. It's Kokichi's fault for tricking you.
Degenerate males.
Even so, I think you need to seriously reflect on what you did. Your gullible mind will eventually lead you down the wrong path in life.
Going to be more careful next time.
So, what happened to Kokichi?
He fucking died. After insect meet and greet, Kokichi's mouth started to bubble, then he passed out. Good.
I see. You might not make it to the show then.
Yeah,
Duck that
rabies.
guy.
Yep.
What is this?
This is way bigger than I thought. I imagined a plain, everyday stage. I guess all the thoughts in my plain old head are just plain.
So good.
What is this device? I've never seen something like this before.
This is a first for me.
I'm getting really excited. Really, really excited. Was that last murdermystery?
Oh my.
Henko, you're trembling. I've told you many times that Atua loves all his creations. What do you mean, all his creations? That's way too much love. What about Monokuma, huh? Does Atua love him too?
'Cause Atua says so.
Of course, so we must love Monokuma so that our love will reach him.
You gotta be kidding me.
Shut up already. Robots can't feel love. They can't feel any emotions at all.
Racism. Jesus, stop with this shit. That is enough. And yet, I feel a strange pain in my chest after you just said that. You know, lately I've been having weird pains in my joints in my lower body.
Are you okay?
Isn't that a symptom of gout?
Wait, is it the second time gout was mentioned in Danganronpa?
I believe so, yes. That sounds familiar.
That's funny.
This
is quite a professional looking set. However, considering how unsettled Himiko is, we might not be able to get to witness. We might not get to witness for ourselves the skill of the ultimate magician. How unfortunate.
By the way, can I ask you something, Angie?
Feel free.
What? When you're alone with Himiko, what do you guys talk about? Oh, just normal things.
divine!
Food, sweets, or nails, and how to get Atua's bathwater at a discounted rate.
Hey!
That last one's not normal at all. Angie can be quite the handful. I wonder if Himiko can handle her.
Atua's bathwater? What does that consist of exactly?
No idea.
Sand, water, the blood of the innocent.
Yeah.
Either way.
Chicken bones, who knows? Maybe various other bones too. Hard to say. We managed to complete the preparations in time. I hope everyone enjoys the show.
Okay.
You helped out too, Kurumi. Did you do the sewing? You complete every task you're given, don't you? No wonder you're the ultimate maid. But right now, you're just an audience member like everyone else, so let's enjoy the show.
Yes.
Yes, I shall do just that.
Say,
Those fish in the tank above, are those truly... Is it alright to use something so dangerous?
could it be...
Himiko, are you a bit nervous?
Just a little bit.
Certainly doesn't look like just a little bit.
Because the magic I'll be performing today is the Extreme Water Magic Underwater Escape Act. I've never successfully cast it before. It's pretty difficult, so I'm a little nervous.
Huh?
You've never cast it before?
And today, in order to raise the stakes, there's a time limit. If I don't escape from the tank within the time limits, piranhas will be dropped in. I'll be pureed.
Pureed? This is looking a little dangerous. The water is cloudy, so I can't see very clearly, but I do see fish swimming around. Those are all piranhas, huh? They don't look like normal piranhas.
These piranhas were in my research lab. Angie said that we should use them for the show.
No.
Oh wait, piranhas are way too dangerous.
Ah,
Tenko.
Himiko!
Himiko, please reconsider. They're piranhas. They're nothing like lasagna.
With my magic.
No need to worry. I'll instantly kill all the piranhas with my magic.
huh?
You're going to kill them? I thought this was an escape trick. Himiko, are you serious?
There's no way I can stop now, since Atua is watching the show and all.
No!
There's no such thing as Atua. Angie has brainwashed you.
What was that?
You don't believe in my magic?
Well,
I can do it. I'm a skilled young girl, because I'm a mage.
she psyched herself up and headed straight to the water tank. Of course, I believe in your magic. You're my precious friend.
Yoo-hoo!
Ready, Himiko? Did you say your prayers and use the bathroom?
I said my prayers and went pee.
Then let's get the show started. Starting already? But not everyone is here yet. Maki, Kokichi, Ryoma, and Kaido aren't here. What happened to Kaido? I thought he'd be here for sure. I wonder if something happened.
Perhaps it did.
Thank you, Atua, for being with us today. Boo! Boo! You're supposed to thank us first! I present to you the mysterious, the miraculous, the amazing Himiko!
The magic I will perform today is the extreme water magic.
She's so quiet.
Underwater
Yeah.
escape act.
I mean, it's kind of realistic. Some people are just quiet in life. Like me.
Yeah, that's... Well, yeah, that is true. You do, like... Don't you, like, boost your
Yeah,
volume
I
on your
boost
mic
my
with that?
volume by quite a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't. I, like, actively lower it, because I can be pretty loud.
If you would please turn your attention to the water tank in front of you. When the timer above the stage starts, Himiko will enter the water tank. Once she's in the tank, her assistant, me, curtain in front of the tank. After 60 seconds have passed on the timer, a separate, suspended tank will open and drop in a school of piranhas. Oh my goodness. After the piranhas have fallen and the curtain is opened, if by some miracle Himiko has been gobbled up, please give a big round of applause. Just kidding! It's a joke!
Are you feeling all right?
I'm concerned about Himiko. She is not responding properly to Angie's jokes. Going to worry. Going to have bad feeling.
Atua, please protect Himi.
No!
Wait, what am I doing praying to Atua? That's Angie's shtick.
Ah.
Well, I guess you could pray to some other god.
Well then, let's begin. The amazing Himiko's magic show.
Oh, also, I just realized that's Chiaki's voice actress.
Really?
Yep,
Interesting.
I can tell.
I see. You're really good at this then.
Thank you.
In her typical high-pitched voice, Himiko made her announcement and started the timer. Yes, you should be proud. You're good at this.
Wait. Don't make me blush.
Then she took a breath and dove into the water tank. Splash.
Okay, I'm closing the curtain!
Angie closed the curtains, obscuring the water tank from view. We stared silently, waiting. I clenched my fists nervously, my palms damp with sweat.
Himiko is still not out!
She went in mere moments ago.
Well, do you think she's all right?
Gonta's starting to worry. Should we do something?
She still hasn't come out! Are you sure she's okay?
Gonta can't take it anymore!
Gunta cried out, leaped out of his seat, and
Wait, Gonta?
ran up onto the stage.
Oh, you can't do that! We're still in the middle of the show!
But if Gonta does nothing, piranhas will eat Himiko! Huh?
Less than 10 seconds remain.
I don't care if it ruins the trick. Just come out! This stress is bad for my heart. Himiko!
Right when the timer hit 0, the buzzer went off. And then... the bottom of the suspended tank swung open, and the murky water and shadowy shapes inside fell straight into the water tank Himiko was swimming in.
Huh? Huh?
Look! The piranhas!
Hurry! The curtains! Open the curtains already!
Got it! I'm opening it now!
When Angie pulled apart the curtains, we witnessed an unbelievable sight.
What the? Really? And then he was pureed. Why do you have cuffs on?
Yeah, that is weird. It took a few moments for us all of us to even process it. But then again, perhaps we weren't trying to process it. Perhaps we didn't want to acknowledge it.
Great, huh?
Behold, my magnificent water escape.
Yeah?
A body has been discovered! Everyone, please gather in the gym!
We're already there.
Well, fuck.
Yeah?
Yeah, a body? In the gym?
Then, when Himiko turned to look back at the water tank,
Huh?
How suspicious.
a thin line divides heaven and hell.
Oh my god.
The second time at the Ultimate Academy, a body discovery announcement sounded out. Those who weren't present at the magic show heard it and came running.
What?
What's going on? I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Well, you know.
We should break the tank, right? We gotta check what's inside.
What?
What? Break it?
Yeah.
Yeah, break it. It'll take too long to drain it by hand.
Huh?
But what would be even used to break?
Hey!
Gunta, Key Boy, you're up.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean we're up?
You're so dumb.
Gunta, throw Key Boy as hard as you can. Use that robot like a battering ram.
Do not mock me!
Who are you calling a battering ram?
Got it.
Go to throw Kibo. Got it.
Got it!
Then I'll help too.
Please, wait!
No, wait just a second. You don't need to team up now. Oh my god, Kibo, no.
Ah!
Why does this poor robot get fused?
The sound was intense. A wall of piranhas and water dyed red with blood rushed out. We watched helplessly as the area flooded with water. After some deliberation, we decided to start cleaning everything up. However, I made sure not to disturb the scene more than necessary. With Kurumi's expertise, we were able to clean up enough to start investigating.
I've gathered Ryoma's body and belongings in one place.
Kibo looks depressed. He was just used as a battering ram, so I understand why.
However...
He's been reduced to such that he can be carried in one hand. How fleeting and fragile life is. Going to put piranhas in bucket. Piranhas all got big tummies. Going to think they fall.
Ew.
Today Ryoma is fish food, and tomorrow he'll be fish shit.
Oh my.
Don't say such things.
Himiko?
Are you okay?
Is this...
This wasn't an accident, was it? Does this mean the killing game has started again? How could this happen? We swore to each other, didn't we? We swore we'd never let the killing game start up again.
Why?
So that was all just a lie. You guys are liars. All you liars, apologize to Ryoma. He believed the killing game wouldn't happen anymore.
unacceptable.
Your disingenuous tears mark you as the liar right now.
Did I get caught?
Oh, you figured it out? You've got a pretty good eye there, Kyo. And Monokuma swoops in.
Hey!
Hey guys, how's it feel now that you've got a second murder victim on your hands?
Oh?
Huh? Ryoma's transparent. Has my X-ray vision superpower finally awakened?
Rise and shine, or sign!
Ow.
Why is it always the next sound?
Father!
You don't have superpowers. He's just been reduced to a skeleton.
Alright!
Finally, I've been waiting for the killing game to start up again. That means we can put all this boring crap on hold and start playing the blame game.
That's nice.
You're raring to go, Mono. Who are you again?
The hell you saying?
Monosuke, you should at least remember your own kid's name.
Don't worry, my grandparents don't remember either.
Mono Fanny, are you okay? 5, 4. Are you counting, Mono Fanny? Why are you counting?
No.
Because 3, I'm seriously gonna puke 1 now. Ah, she puked again.
You stupid!
What the hell are you doing, you failure?
Dumbass!
Listen up, we're here to make sure the killing game goes smoothly, capiche? Capiche?
Also, to keep me company, and your mascots present lots of exciting business opportunities.
Who cares?
Shut up, you failure.
Dang it.
What? Me too?
Yoo-hoo.
Hey, this conversation is fun and all, but we should really get this over with.
Kazatua says so.
Don't we need to start investigating or something?
Alright!
Alright, I'll get the culprit this time for sure. Hurry up and give us the thing.
Okay!
In the Monaco file, right? also investigated the cause of death this time, so read it to your heart's delight.
Pops!
Oh, this is sorta unrelated, but I got a great business idea.
Oh?
Yeah, that's totally unrelated.
Got it?
Let's use this Monokuma file to start a funeral services business. You know how it gets awkward at funerals when you start asking about the cause of death?
And that's that.
If we pass out Monokuma files, even the worst deaths will get a giggle out of the attendees. Well, Pops, what do you think?
They're so freaking cute!
Yeah, close enough.
Aw, cute.
I'm satisfied with
The way you pass out the files, just so cute. Why don't you just come over here? Come on. What are you?
Pops is gonna lick me all over.
Why?
Let me right away.
Why?
Father's showering Monosuke with all his love. You think maybe Monosuke's right? Maybe Father doesn't like us anymore because we're not hostile and threatening enough. I think maybe I'll follow Monosuke.
So long. Farewell.
Neglected
So then-
bears. In any event, let us begin the investigation.
But
Investigation, so it's really gonna start again.
Actually,
I can't believe it. One of us killed Ryoma. Someone among us.
How'd this happen?
No more. Going to no wanna investigate friends. No wanna suspect friends.
Then don't do it. I'm not going to investigate either.
Huh?
because
You'll be fine if you're short a person, and I doubt a child caregiver would be much help.
Maki!
Wait, Maki, roll. I tried to stop her, but Maki didn't even turn around and kept walking.
what was that?
The fuck is that bitch's problem? Seriously, not gonna investigate?
Incomprehensible.
That seems rather irresponsible.
Yes.
She likely assumes someone else will take care of it. And I suppose she isn't wrong.
But why would she say that now? She participated in Rantaro's investigation. Although I suppose Maki has been acting strangely lately. I've been told she spends all day in her lab. What is she doing in there?
Jeez.
Well, I'll have a talk with Maki later. For now, we should start investigating.
Always messing around.
I'm seriously pissed we gotta do this, but it's our only chance to survive.
Right?
Yep, I'll do my very best too.
Because...
Gunta and I have to work especially hard so we can regain everyone's trust.
You right.
Oh yes, you're right.
But we don't even need to investigate. It's pretty obvious who the culprit is.
Huh?
What?
Right?
Ryoma was murdered during a certain little magical girls show, right?
Yeah?
So I think we need to be a little more suspicious of that little magical girl.
But...
But she's so suspicious that it seems not suspicious.
Right?
But then again, she's made herself look not suspicious, so now she's super suspicious.
Hey, degenerate male!
Jay, shut up already. How dare you toy with Himiko's pure heart?
You got me!
You just said Himiko, didn't you? But I never mentioned her name.
You gotta be kidding me!
Ah, shut up, shut up. Himiko would never do something like that. I know her best, right, Himiko?
No.
Wow.
This is the part where you agree with me.
Anyway,
Himiko, can you at least tell us the trick behind the underwater escape act?
because...
If we know how the trick works, we can try to figure out how the culprit killed.
It's impossible.
Huh?
Not possible, why?
It's magic.
There's no trick to the underwater escape. 'Cause it was my magic. How long is that donkey-lipped midget gonna keep saying that?
Himiko, in order for us to find the culprit, it's plain to see we need your help.
Cut it out.
Yeah, my answer won't change, no matter what you say.
'Cause I'm a mage.
There's no trick to my magic, 'cause it's magic.
Seriously?
How long are you gonna keep that bullshit up? Listen, if we don't catch the culprit, we are...
Cut it out already!
That's enough. If Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic. Oh, I'll use my Neo Aikido to obliterate any degenerate male who bullies Himiko.
What?
I'm not bullying her. It's her fault she's being so stubborn. Well, it's fine if you don't want to tell us. I'll just find out myself.
Right?
Actually, that sounds pretty fun.
It seems as if...
To solve this mystery, we must first learn the trick behind Himiko's underwater escape act.
We must do it.
We have no choice in the matter.
He's right, we have no choice. We have no choice but to find the culprit who killed Ryoma. This investigation is to save all of our lives, because we're risking our lives in the class trial.
Maybe it could be that Ryoma, jumped in, saved Himiko, and then just,
Shuichi!
died in her stead.
Then he handcuffed himself while he was at it.
I guess so. I don't know.
He was just into that.
And maybe he just... Well, I mean, it could be, but it could also be that, he just had... the chain was broken, but the actual bracelets were on his wrists. The actual cuff parts.
Hey, Shuichi, you got a sec?
Huh?
What's wrong?
I mean...
Before you start the investigation, there's something I gotta tell you.
Alright!
You're my sidekick from now on.
Huh?
Your sidekick?
You know...
I'm more of a scientist kind of guy, so I'm not really cut out for investigations. But that's a good quality to have for an investigation.
Listen up.
Plus, the only stage fit for Kaido Momota, Luminary of the Stars, is the universe itself. So I'll leave the details to you. Pave the path for my success.
But
I don't know what to do as a sidekick.
Don't worry about it.
I'll make all the tough calls. You just gotta do what I say. He loves to make decisions on his own, doesn't he?
I mean...
So...
Leave it to me!
I'll take full responsibility. Since you're my sidekick, there's nothing to worry about.
Huh?
Got it.
Alright, let's get started. First, we gotta check the Monokuma file.
Okay.
Yes, right. Kaido making me a sidekick like this. Could it be? I'm scared. I try hard not to be, but I'm scared. I can't stop thinking about the pain and sadness that comes if I reveal the truth. That's what I'm afraid of. Is he trying to help me? Because he said he'll take all the blame for whatever happens, so I don't have to think it's my fault, whatever happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey, what's the matter? Let's check the Monokuma file already.
Okay.
Ah, right. At Kaido's behest, I looked over the Monokuma file.
Honestly, I feel like this is what Soda had the potential to be. he does a lot better, I think. Kaido, I mean.
Yeah. The victim is Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. The body was discovered in the gem. The cause of death was drowning. His body was consumed by piranhas until only bones remained. Okay, so he died from the drowning, not by the eating. So the eating was after he died.
Yeah.
No other injuries can be confirmed at this time.
Come on, man.
What? There's less written here than before. I've got a bad feeling about this. The time of death isn't written here.
Remember,
The previous Monokuma file indicated Rintaro's time of death, correct? The victim is Rintaro. It doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. The body was discovered in the library. Estimated time of death is 9:10 p.m. The victim was subject to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected.
but
But the Monokuma file this time doesn't indicate a time of death.
What?
Did Monokuma mess up?
no.
No, this was intentional. Monokuma told us that he wouldn't give us any information that would reveal the culprit.
But
Thinking about it that way, it implies that the information would be damning evidence for the culprit.
Ah.
So that means the key to this case is the time of death.
Well done.
There you go, I knew I picked a good sidekick. There's one more thing in the Monokuma file that catches my eye. Ryoma's cause of death. It says drowning, but if that's the case, we might be able to unravel the case from there. Monokuma file number 2 has been added.
Alright.
Now that we're done with the Monokuma file, we can get started on the investigation. My first command is to my new sidekick is... investigate everywhere and find clues that will lead us to the culprit. He's pretty commanding, as I expected. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of people we can talk to here.
Everyone you can talk to.
You want to talk to the people first, or look at stuff first?
Let's talk to everyone first.
Okay, start on left or right?
We usually do. Let's go to the right first.
However,
I never would have imagined such a cruel murder happening at such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
No.
I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. That reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow.
I see.
So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it. Yes?
If that's true, did Himiko tell someone? Someone who thinks the trick is actual magic?
Well then.
Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well.
Theo murmured almost to himself, then walked to the back of the stage. Is there anything to investigate backstage? Let's follow him. We should investigate the entire area anyway. We followed Kyo backstage. I guess he was the one to go backstage.
Oh, wow. Rope.
There's a rope here.
And water beside of it.
This is a pretty long rope. What was this used for?
I estimate it was roughly 65 feet in length.
Huh?
You can tell just by looking at it?
But of course.
I am well versed in ropes. I once visited a village where their use was commonplace. When it comes time for me to leave, the women of the village all beg me to stay.
I find that deeply disturbing, but I have to focus on this investigation.
It's
Anyway.
like the, oh, sorry.
No, you continue.
Oh, it's just like that, woman warrior village from, like, Futurama. They're like, death by snooze.
Nice. Anyway, what is this rope? Could this be related to the case? Puddle next to it. What? There's a puddle behind the staircase. This isn't a puddle from where we broke the tank. The floor around it is completely dry. Perhaps someone who is wet was here doing something.
That's true.
Changing wet clothes?
But
How would you get from the water tank to the space behind the staircase?
could it be...
This may be a vital clue for understanding the underwater escape trick. Wet staircase has been added. Okay, then there's the staircase itself. We got people to talk to. Oh, the stained staircase. The staircase goes up to the top of the stage. Inspecting it closely, I can see that some places on the side are wet. That might have something to do with the puddle next to it. Is there something here? No, let's decide that after we search it. Investigate anything that stands out. Did I miss something? Maybe I just gotta talk to him again.
Listen.
Since the show was used for the murder, we must investigate Himiko's trick as well. Perhaps there are clues here.
Okay. Anything else I should look at here? Oh, the tank itself?
Yeah.
There's nothing strange about it from behind, other than the large size. It's a normal tank.
I see.
All sides of the tank seem to be made of a special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Very mysterious. How, I wonder, did Himiko escape from a tank?
That's right.
Well, if we figured it out easily, it wouldn't be a magic trick.
However...
I believe that if we figure out the route Himiko took, we will discover how Ryoma got in there.
That is true. There is a high probability that they used the same route. To reveal how Ryoma got into the tank, I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of it. I've investigated just about everything to do with the stage, but I still don't know how the trick was performed.
Hey, so...
Hey, how long are you gonna investigate here? We still gotta find the culprit, you know. Come on, let's go.
Kaito!
Ah, wait, Kaito. Okay, back out here. Now, Kibo.
Although there are many unknown variables, first thing we need to make clear is... when was Ryoma murdered?
Well, in the middle of the show, obviously. The culprit knew how Himiko's trick worked and took advantage of it to kill Ryoma. In other words, everyone watching the show isn't suspicious.
But...
Kaito, didn't you attend the show earlier, did you?
You didn't attend the show.
You didn't attend the show either, did you?
Well, that's...
No, but I'm still not suspicious. I forgot a promise, so I was just eating breakfast.
Of course!
You got it? I'm not suspicious.
Oh, dear.
Do not understand how that explanation is supposed to convince me.
Debo does have a point.
Hey, degenerate male!
If Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic. Got it? I'll use my Neo Aikido to obliterate any degenerate male who bullies Himiko. But if we don't understand the magic trick, how can we possibly survive the trial?
All right!
First command is my new sidekick is
Listen up.
everywhere. Investigate everything. Yes. You gonna talk yet?
Yeah. My magic was supposed to make everyone smile.
Himiko!
Don't worry, everyone is smiling. I don't think any of us can smile right now. Himiko, if it's alright, are you ready to talk about your underwater escape trick? We need to understand how your trick works if we're going to solve this mystery.
What are you saying?
There's no trick to my underwater escape act. It's magic.
Come on, man.
You're still saying that? Do you understand the situation we're in?
Stop it.
No matter how much you guys threaten me, the answer won't change. It was magic.
Huh?
But...
I'll protect you!
Okay, your time's up. The Q&A session is now over.
Hey-ya!
Unless you want to feel the full volcanic wrath of my Neo Aikido.
Jeez.
Man, this guard is more strict than the security at idol events.
Isn't that something?
Ah, that's right. We need to ask Angie about the stage.
Angie!
Hey, Angie, I wanted to ask you some questions about the stage. Yep, I was in charge of all the art. I even built and painted the stage.
Then
Do you know anything about Himiko's trick? How it worked, perhaps?
Nope.
No, I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. I see. I suppose she didn't tell Angie the secret either. By the way, you asked other people to help you with the preparations, right?
Yep.
Yep, we started the prep work yesterday. Lots of people helped out. Like when we were moving the heavy tank and the stairs from Himiko's research lab.
Yeah.
Me and Kibo helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
I asked Kurumi to sew the curtains, because I hate sewing.
Thanks, B2
So basically, it's all thanks to Atua that the show was a success. No, it's because of all of us. Was it really a success?
I like her quirks and stuff, but what I don't like, and I've never liked, I really don't like whenever people like thank the god for everything, and meanwhile it's like, no, there are other people that did this, not your god.
By the
It just
way,
frustrates me.
yeah. By the way, were the piranhas your idea?
Because.
On its own, the Underwater Escape Act is no different from a normal magic show.
So divine!
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas.
Atua has
That's what Atua told me. So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? About the piranha tank and the timer. Those were from Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course!
Yep. According to the piranha tank's manual, it's synced up with the timer. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically. I see. That means that most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab.
And then?
And right when we finished the prep work and were about to take a break, Gunta captured us, so we couldn't rehearse at all.
Jeez.
When Gunta let us go, it was already nighttime, so we couldn't go back to the gym.
You know...
Oh yeah, you can't enter the gym at nighttime.
Yup.
So we decided to come to the gym today, before the morning announcement.
Thank you.
Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. Oh, I was so relieved the set was intact. So no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got there.
Ah.
What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident?
But...
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Huh?
What?
Atua has spoken.
You have nothing to worry about.
Huh?
Nothing to worry about?
No.
Nothing can escape Atua's sight. Not even the culprit. Atua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with. Angie is starting to sound more and more creepy.
Hey!
Hey, Phlegm Wad.
Phlegm.
There's something. Huh?
It's phlegm.
Phlegm.
Yep.
Oh.
Just so you know.
Why do they do this? Make words
English
that just
don't make sense? Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I get it that, like, even some words in, like, Latin, which is, like, the source of most languages as we know them.
Well, the source of most Western languages.
Yeah, right. But still, like, I don't. Oh, it frustrates me. Whatever. There's something I need to tell you to tell me.
So a very polite way to ask someone for something.
You know,
It's got nothing to do with that incident, but I had gone to capture you guys last night. How was that about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened.
Got it.
Oh yeah, tell me too. I was also running, so I still don't know what went on. How did Mio escape from Gunta? She's not strong enough to fight him.
why you?
Chop, you slimy shit.
Oh, well, I suppose you could say that Gunta was tricked into kidnapping us. The first ones to get captured were Kibo, Kyo, Smoogie, Tenko, and I. Himiko and Angie were brought in later.
Huh?
From the gem, right?
Okay.
Exactly, and Kokichi left the room after around 9 p.m. So they must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that.
If I remember correctly...
We were all forced to participate in Gunta's insect meet and greet. We were freed about an hour into nighttime, around 11 p.m.
I see.
So from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., everyone there had an alibi. And then those people without an alibi are me, Kurumi, Maki, and Ryoma.
I see you learned what an alibi is, thanks to that previous incident. But what the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit?
Why?
By the way, Miu, how are you able to get away from Gunta?
Well, I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that.
Huh?
Secret woman weapon?
Wait!
Oh hey, what's a secret woman weapon? Is she trying to laugh it off?
Come on, man.
Shuichi, let's just leave her be. Listening to her will just tire you out.
You're right.
You're probably right. Perhaps it's better to get the truth out of her at the class trial. Insect meet and greet has been added.
Like I thought.
If Himiko doesn't tell us how the trick works, we won't know how Ryoma was killed, right? But with the way she is, how do we convince her?
Could it be?
Oh, what if Ryoma was a former apprentice of Himiko's master and vowed revenge on him? And he murdered a lookalike of himself in order to sabotage her show.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's happened before, probably. There was a movie with that plot. I think I saw that movie.
Oh?
That exact thing happened in a movie.
Ah.
It's better
Was
I
it
don't
good?
remember it, because that way I can't spoil it, but it was interesting. And that's how it ended. Like, he faked his own death in order to get his enemy framed for it. Yes.
Wow.
It's pretty intense.
Oh my
Magicians get angry with each other sometimes.
Understandable.
So that's probably why Smoogie knows that she's a nerd.
Hey!
I'm glad Himiko made this game more difficult. Now I won't be nearly as bored.
All right!
Time to work hard to solve this mystery. Get ready, culprit, because here I come.
Gunta's just crying.
How can this be?
Gunta could have saved him. No, Gunta should have saved him.
What happened?
Gunta, what's wrong?
When piranhas attacked Ryoma, if Gunta had dived into tank, then Gunta could have helped Ryoma. But Gunta got scared. Too scared to do anything.
Gonta, idiot.
Sorry. Gunta really is sorry.
Come on, man.
A man shouldn't apologize so easily. And even if he had jumped in, they just would have eaten you too.
That's true.
And from what I read in the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved him anyway, Gunta.
Huh? Really? Does it say that in Monokuma file?
You know...
You haven't even read the Monokuma file yet?
Gonta not smart.
No, Gonta not really understand it. Gonta not smart enough to be help.
Dumbass!
What are you talking about? If you've got time to apologize, you've got time to read the file. If you think you can't help, then work till you can. That's what you can do.
You're right.
That's right, Gunta. You're a huge help. There's some information that only you know, after all.
Huh?
Information only Gonta know?
Remember,
During the show, you went up on the stage? That was about 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped, right?
Yeah, because Gonta worried about Himiko.
could it be...
Did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No.
No, Gonta see no one in tank. Gonta kinda surprised.
Ah, you can't do that. We're still in the middle of the show.
But if Gonta do nothing, Himiko will get eaten by piranhas. Huh?
So it looked
you know?
empty from up there? But when the piranhas were
see.
dropped and the curtains opened, Ryoma was in the tank, right?
Yeah, that right.
So...
Then when did Ryoma get in there? You didn't see it happen?
Oh, Gonta see.
Gonta don't know. Everyone see Ryoma and take when piranhas drop in after that.
Sorry!
Sorry, Gonta should have watched Tank better.
Dumbass!
Like I said, a man shouldn't apologize so easily.
Yeah, you're right.
You know...
But this is a problem. Now I'm even more stumped. Even if Himiko disappearing was part of the Underwater Escape Act, how did Ryoma get into the tank? Was that part of Himiko's trick? I'm positive that mystery will be an important point of this case. Gunta's account has been added. Okay. Now, I mean, she's up there.
Yeah.
That's a
There's
stage. That's
also-
like its own section. We can also do near the water tank. So which one do you want? Near the water tank or stage?
Can we talk to...
Up there?
Yeah, can we talk to her first?
I think we have to go onto the stage to do it, so... I should investigate the stage. I'm sure there's a clue there. Interesting. Why does it only go... I don't know.
I don't know.
You first anyway.
Hey,
You were helping set up the show, right, Kurumi? Did you hear anything about the trick?
I do not agree.
No, I did not hear a word. Furthermore, my help consisted of sewing the banner and curtains. So I do not know the details of her trick.
well,
I see. Okay, what do we got to look at here? Just that tank and the timer? That's all we got? Okay.
Yep.
This is the timer that was counting down the escape trick. I didn't realize it was also a timer to reveal Ryoma's body. When I stood on stage and looked up, the piranha tank was directly overhead. It was set up so that the bottom would open when the timer had reached 0. The bottom is open now, and the tank is empty. It doesn't look as though it had a lid. It has a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through. Only the front side is glass. The other sides are made of wood. So the piranha tank had no lid, and only the front was made of glass.
Hey, so...
Oh yeah, that tank was from Himiko's research lab.
ah,
Hey Kaido, you helped carry supplies for the show, right?
Got it.
Yeah, me, Kibo, Himiko, and Angie. It was a lot of work. But I just helped carry it. I wonder how they hung it from there.
You know...
It was a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. It couldn't have been easy to lift.
That is.
It seems this is where the lighting batten for the gym is attached.
ah,
Ah, Kurumi.
It seems as if.
The control panel on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the batten. It seems they lowered the batten, attached the piranha tank to it, then raised it again.
I never knew lighting battens were sturdy enough to lift a tank like that.
That is correct.
Since it was built to lift heavy objects, it is probably quite sturdy.
Piranha tank has been added. Level up. I can't look in there yet because that's not relevant.
Yep,
There is a light panel over there. Didn't notice.
I did.
huh?
What is this?
That is.
It is a control panel for the stage lights. It allows you to raise and lower the baton.
Ah, I see. Okay, I don't see anything else to look at from here.
Could probably get out of this.
I think there's still things to investigate here. Never mind, there's still the curtain up there.
Yeah.
The curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window on the other side.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? You want to check that window out?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, but...
Ah.
Oh, it's too high up to reach, huh? Yeah, it is pretty high. Even higher than the piranha tank. Higher than the piranha tank.
Yeah.
That's right, there was a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it. Kaito quickly headed off to the stage. He returned carrying the ladder that was set up beside the stage over his shoulder.
Hey,
So maybe someone pushed him in from the window?
Yeah, like maybe he got into there from the window? And then he,
Yeah.
like, dropped it down, but why didn't the fish... I guess he must... Well, how did he drop it?
No,
I
there are
don't know.
windows behind the curtain.
Yes.
So they pushed him into the tank.
Yes, but how... And then, since he's in... Wait, you mean down to the tank down there?
Yeah, down into the tank.
Okay. But, you know, well, we would have seen that happen, right?
Well, we don't know whenever he died, so it could have been like as soon as like the curtains
Oh,
were
yeah,
set
it
up
could have been
and
a
like
while
everyone
ago,
was
who
looking
knows?
away.
But, you know, shouldn't the sidekick be the one bringing the ladder?
Thank you.
Yeah, I suppose so. Thank you. After setting up the ladder on top of the stage, I climbed up the rungs.
You can just barely reach the window with this. And if you open the curtain... Oh, the window is open.
If
Knew
the
it.
window's open, does that mean the culprit used it?
The culprit may have gone in and out through this window.
So what's on the other side of the window?
I can't see much. But I think it's the pool.
A pool, huh? I heard we had one here somewhere. All right, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
Oh, wait. What is this?
What's up?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame.
Window frame has distinct abrasions, perhaps scratched by something. This might be related to the case. I should remember it. The marked window frame has been added.
So
Fine.
if it's metal, sorry, go ahead.
No, you
finish.
continue.
Okay. If it's metal, I don't think it would be so easily marked if it were like rope. So maybe
Correct.
something else. Maybe his
Unless it's...
the chains.
Yeah, chains. Or maybe, I don't know. We'll see, I guess. If we see anything that could possibly cause that. You done investigating the window? Then I'll go put the ladder back.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you, Kaito.
Jeez.
Shouldn't the sidekick be doing this? He complained, but he still put the ladder back for me. Investigated everything I wanted to on the stage. We all done here? Then let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Now I just need to investigate near the thing, and then we have other places we can look.
Right.
It's the large water tank from the escape trick. The glass is broken. It's in bad shape.
Come on, man.
Did you guys really need to break the glass? Everything's soaked now.
But
Well, if we had left Ryoma's body there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate.
That's right.
I guess it would have taken way too long to just empty the whole tank with a bucket.
okay.
There's a lot of cleanup, but at least we can investigate the tank now. There might be a clue around here. I should take a closer look.
Got it.
Yeah, you're right. Because we broke the glass, there isn't much of anything left in the tank. But I should investigate the area thoroughly. There's bound to be something. Okay. So we have a glass panel, handcuffs, glass, bucket, body, and his clothes neatly piled next to him.
Wow.
So what do you want to look at first?
Let's look at the handcuffs.
Handcuffs. Why are there handcuffs here? Still locked. There are small scratches on them. The cuffs appear to be stainless steel, so not too hard to scratch. They must have been scraping against something hard or sharp.
Huh?
So the window seal.
What are those handcuffs?
Windows.
Were they in the tank? But I've never seen handcuffs in the warehouse. Where'd they come from? That's true, there weren't any in the warehouse. Where did they come from? If they weren't in the warehouse, another place that might have handcuffs is... Could it be he's a prisoner? Ryoma's lab wasn't just for the ultimate tennis pro, but also for the ultimate prisoner. So perhaps some element of that was in his lab as well. Like in the showers in the back? We never looked in them.
Maybe.
Okay, glass panel, body, belongings, or bucket.
Glass panel.
There's a square pane of glass at the bottom of the water tank. Doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are far more random than this. It's nearly impossible for the broken water tank to produce such a perfect square of glass. Then what exactly is this pane? Square glass pane has been added. Oh, we can also look at the curtain. Is there anything suspicious about this curtain?
Hey!
It's been bothering me. What was that curtain for? It was in order to hide the water tank. When Himiko was performing her escape, this was closed to prevent us from seeing. Oh, so that's what it is. Then is this some kind of clue? I don't believe so. I don't see anything suspicious about it. Okay. What next? Bucket? Or...
Bucket. And the clothes and then the body.
It's a bucket full of piranhas. Gunta said that he picked up all the piranhas and put them here. I can't believe Gunta would do that with his bare hands. Oh, wait, yes I can. And I think that Ryoma is inside their stomachs. I don't even feel like eating them. Why would you even consider eating them in the first place? Only the strong can survive in this world that Atua has created.
Amen.
The least we can do is pray for Ryoma's soul, so that he may enter Atua's kingdom.
Come on, man.
Can we really go there looking like that? Can he really go there looking like this?
But...
Those piranhas sure were a miraculous mystery. Maybe Atua was behind those videos, too.
Huh?
What are you talking about? I noticed it right as the show started.
What a surprise!
I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing.
No.
More piranhas?
Huh?
What, did they multiply overnight? There's no way they could reproduce that fast. But compared to yesterday, the piranhas looked super crammed into that tank. So they looked more crammed together.
Dear.
The water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many more piranhas there were.
Oh my!
But anyway, it was super crammed.
What a surprise!
Super crammed. Geez, we get it. More piranhas than yesterday. There might be something to that. Crammed piranhas has been added.
I see.
Ryoma's belongings are all gathered together. His clothes, his monopad, the key to his room. That's it. If we use this key, we can investigate Ryoma's room. What's in his room to investigate?
Remember.
The motive video. We should find out whose video Ryoma had. Then, you think Ryoma was killed because of that video?
No.
I can't say for certain, but we should check just in case. Although, he might have had my video. If that were the case, I might be a suspect. Well, no point thinking about that now.
Yeah. Then again, you still do have an alibi, so...
Yeah. Ryoma's body is nothing more than a skeleton now, not even a shadow of what he was. What the heck is this? Hey, is this really Ryoma? I didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it.
Okay.
I'm certain of it.
Remember.
Everyone watching the show witnessed it. We saw Ryoma become nothing but bones.
Damn.
Can't believe he died in such a gruesome way.
Well.
The water filled with blood so fast, we didn't see the whole thing, thankfully. But this skeleton is unmistakably Ryoma's.
Jeez.
I know he wanted to die, but he didn't have to actually go and do it.
No.
No, I don't think that's right, Kaido. Ryoma wasn't trying to die, he said as much. He was jealous of us, who wanted to live. Huh? What do you mean he was jealous? I'm positive that Ryoma wanted to join us, that's why he needed a reason to live. So that he could have the same feelings we do, so that he could have that reason to keep going. To fight alongside us. Then, he was a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't your reason for living be something simple like good food or your friends?
Damn.
Damn it, that idiot. Alright, that's all I wanted to see around the water tank. I believe we've investigated everything we need to for now. Well, our investigation's over now, so who's the culprit?
No.
I can't say for certain yet. There are other places I need to investigate.
Come on, man.
What? You still don't know? I never thought detective work would be such work. So where else do we gotta investigate?
That's...
First, the pool next to the gym. They're connected by the window above the stage, so that needs to be looked at.
That's true.
After that, I want to go to Ryoma's room and find out which motive video he had. Then, I want to investigate the Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. I've deduced that the handcuffs we found in the water tank probably came from there. Is that everything? Last of all, to the Ultimate Magician's lab. I want to know more about Himiko's trick. If we go there, I'm sure there's some kind of clue. Well, can I go there next, because it's the closest place?
Yeah.
So we've still got a lot of work to do then, huh? Good luck, Shuichi. After all, it's gonna be you doing all the heavy lifting here.
You're right.
Ah, right.
Don't screw around.
What do you mean, right? Are you saying I'm useless? Is there a right way to respond to that?
Yeah.
He's moral support.
Maybe you should help. Yeah. You're gonna be a sidekick. Don't act like a sidekick to your sidekick. I mean, if you're gonna be the leader, don't act like a sidekick to your sidekick.
So,
I just
yeah.
said.
Yeah, what you said. Level up. Sorry, I'm just looking for Monokumas every once in a while. There could be one hiding among the grass. But anyway. What'd you say?
Okay.
What?
I'm just saying look up.
Look up. You can't tell because you're not playing, but whenever you move, it forces you to look down, so I have to like constantly move my mouse up to look up while I'm moving.
Oh no, I can tell.
Oh, okay. The other games didn't have that, and I wish I could turn it off, because I liked the other games, so I could just look where I want to look, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's a minor
Maybe
thing.
that.
Whoa. So this is Himiko's research lab. What were we gonna investigate again? The trick that Himiko used in her magic show. I need to figure out how it worked.
You know...
Well, you say that, but what if it was real magic with no tricks or mechanisms?
That's...
Well, that would be a problem. But it's not just about the trick. I need to ask that guy some questions. With the fire burning behind him.
Yep. Need to throw him in there.
Quick, throw him in.
You gonna take a sip of water?
Yes! Hey, Shuichi, did you want to ask me something?
Okay.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. You are my favorite, after all. He says that, it sounds like he means the opposite. It makes me nervous.
Hey!
I do, actually. It's about when we were kidnapped by Gunta yesterday. You snuck into our rooms to steal our motive videos, right? But is that all you were doing? You came back pretty late.
I see.
You want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday? That's a good question to ask. The gem is off-limits during nighttime, so Ryoma was probably killed before or after. Which makes nighttime yesterday so suspicious, since everyone was doing their own thing.
Hey!
What were you doing then? It'd be easier if I just explained, step by step, what happened while I was out last night. After you regained consciousness, Shuichi, Gunta brought Himiko and Angie. That was about 5 minutes before 9 p.m. Right after that, I left Gunta's lab and headed toward the dorms. I thought I'd be back in an hour, the start of nighttime, but something happened.
Huh?
Something happened. Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kurumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gunta's lab, so it's right around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing me on my manners and relationships. Can you believe that? I mean, who does she think she is? My mom or something?
If I remember correctly...
Didn't you ask Kurumi to be your mom earlier?
That's so mean.
She just kept talking, then finally let me go at 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around.
That's what happens whenever you don't think about what you say.
Huh?
A whole hour? Well, only the first half hour was a lecture. Then we played tag for the other half. She was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave, and then...
Please wait.
Stop right there. Our conversation is not over yet.
I don't gotta listen to you. You're not worthy of lecturing the ultimate supreme leader. Come on, Miss Maid. Catch me if you can.
That is...
Is that a request?
Oh,
So
no.
that means...
And then, I guess Kurumi decided to take tags super serious. I tried my best, but in the end, she caught me a little before 10 p.m.
I'm disappointed.
Then she started lecturing me again and let me go when nighttime started. So, do your alibis still hold up, even when she was chasing you around?
Maybe.
We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up. Then from 9 p.m. until nighttime, both Kokichi and Kurumi have alibis. After Kurumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. But by the time I returned to Gunta's lab, it was already 11 p.m. Then from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an alibi.
Ah.
Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kurumi was lecturing me.
Huh?
Something odd? I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. I wonder who it was. Girl in her underwear. What the hell is he talking about? Kokichi's account has been added.
I see.
By the way,
You didn't get captured by Gunta yesterday, did you, Kaito? Where were you, and what were you doing?
Okay.
I was running around the whole time. I hid in bathrooms, bedrooms, all over the school. I see. I see. Got anything to say about this room? What are you doing here, Spookie? Well, Huh? Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm playing, but it's plain to see I'm investigating.
Okay.
Ah, is that so?
Hey, so
So, did you find any clues? I'm still thinking about it. I don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking about them.
No.
No. In fact, I still haven't found anything. Then get to it. Looking around is how you find clues. But I think leaving that guy alone is just plain bad. Spookie gave Kokichi a meaningful glance.
Hey!
So I've decided to plainly keep an eye on him. That way, even plain old me can help out. That's understandable, actually. It's a huge water tank. It looks like the one that was used in Himiko's show.
So...
Looks like the same tank Himiko used in the show. I guess this one was a backup. That's what Himiko told me in Kibo when we carried the tank out of here.
Then...
And perhaps if we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the trick. Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switch or mechanism. What's this? There's a segment of the tank near the top that opens up. But why open up there? Ah, wait, perhaps it isn't random. This segment had to open up here. Water tank trick has been added. Interesting.
That's why that spot was wet. On the side.
Yep.
I see.
Anything else you think would be relevant? Did I ever click on the saw? What a huge saw. It's probably used for the saw person in Half Drink. Anyway, anything else that might be important?
I don't know.
Are the birds important? Or isn't there more of them? This is a big cage. I might fit inside this. This has nothing to do with the case.
I suppose it doesn't matter.
I think I saw fan art of him in the cage once.
Who?
There are several
Who was
swords
in the
stabbed into a human-sized box. But if there was a person inside, they would come out just fine. That's the trick, I think. This has nothing to do with the case.
Man?
Yeah?
Who was in the cage?
Shuichi, I believe.
Weird.
Just because he mentioned he could fit in the cage, somebody made fan art of it. That's all it takes for people sometimes.
He just goes in the cage. Yep. Definitely fit in this. Anyway.
Can't I leave? Oh, I can't. So maybe I'm done here? Which means now, what was the next place? could hit the dorms or the gym. Not the gym, the swimming place, and then his place up top. I'm going the wrong way. So there are like trees growing in here.
There's a lot going on here.
Oh yeah, how long are we in so far? We are at an hour and 16 minutes. I want to keep going and just make the investigation a longer episode, or like...
Yeah, I'm thinking we just, like, go ahead and finish up the investigation while we're at it.
Okay. I kind of like the investigations being all, like, in one thing. And, same with the trial. It's like there's a part in the middle of the trials where you can just leave, but we never do. Because why would you?
No. Yeah, right.
Full speed.
Plus, I'd be pretty pissed if I had to wait, like, halfway through the trial just to be like...
Okay,
just to see
wait.
Yeah.
Break into his room now. What's going on in here?
Plain room.
So...
I like how in Danganronpa 2 everybody had their own, like, unique rooms. But not in this game, unfortunately. I guess the research labs are their unique rooms, actually. So that's where they get the cool stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This is Ryoma's room, huh? So where's his video? I don't see it sitting out anywhere. Maybe he put it on his bookcase. Kaido opened all the drawers one by one, checking each one of them. Huh, that's weird. I can't find it anywhere.
You're right.
I see, so we can't find it. That's alright. That's a clue in and itself.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean?
Hey!
You see, if we suppose the motive for the crime was the video, there's a high possibility that Ryoma had the culprit's motive video.
Remember,
If their motive video was left at the scene, they would be immediately suspicious. There's no reason the culprit would leave behind that kind of incriminating evidence.
Ah.
That's true.
okay.
The video is not in the room, which means...
Got it.
So it's just like we thought, that video is the motive.
Okay.
Yes, that's the best explanation I can think of.
That's my sidekick.
Alright, that's just what I'd expect from my top sidekick. Oh yeah, I saw your video, remember?
Shuichi!
What's the
Yeah.
matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing.
So...
By the way, I was thinking,
I mean...
maybe we all should have watched those motive videos after all.
Huh?
What?
Nah.
They showed the most important people to us, right?
That's right.
So, maybe we should have watched them, without looking away from the truth.
I mean...
At the time, I agreed with Kibo, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind.
That's right.
And if we were worried about watching them alone, we could have just watched them together. Watch them together? You mean Kokichi's plan?
Yeah, I don't like that idea.
Got it.
Yeah, we should have gathered together and watched all the videos, share everybody's motives. Even if it's something you can't bear by yourself, it'd be possible with everyone.
Yeah.
That's what cooperation is, right?
Ah!
That's what Kokichi was trying to do.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey!
Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in a motive video viewing party of sorts. That's why he forced us into the same room. Do you think that was his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way?
Nah.
No, if that's what he wanted, he could have just asked us.
Jeez.
That's what a normal person would have done, but the thing is, he's not normal.
That's right.
Maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. He'd never tell us. That's true, it's impossible to know what Kokichi is thinking. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for once.
I don't know. Destroy his room.
Destroys everything. Now I know what I don't need to click on. Okay, check his bed and his closet. I should investigate here as well, just in case. When I opened the closet, I discovered several identical sets of clothes, just like Ryoma wore. Just like my room.
Ah.
Yeah, my closet's like this too. It's packed with nothing but my uniforms. Really? It must be the same for everyone.
That's right.
There's no Cubs pads here, so the culprit must have taken it. Okay, what about in his bed? Did he hide it in there? It's a normal bed. It looks like the one in my room. I don't see the Cubs pad here. Nothing outside of the ordinary either. So is that really everything in here? Huh. I mean, besides the light, but I don't think that matters So the light in here is big too, just like my room. Oh, guess we'll leave.
I don't think there's anything else. Huh?
What'd you say?
I said, well.
Okay, now we can check pool or his lab. What do you? The pool is closer. You want to go there next?
Yeah, go whatever is closer.
Into the pool. Just this building, I tell you, it's kind of cool. But you're carrying something now? It's pretty cool.
Good.
Is there... cutting up the trees or something?
They must be using, like, the exocells, like, remotely somehow.
Right. Or, well, I guess we're never out here while the monocubs are around, so maybe they just go back in here, and then they leave them to come to us occasionally.
Theoretically.
In theory. Okay, what's going on in here?
Oh, that's suspicious. You stuff in the pool.
Inner tube. There's an inner tube floating in the pool. It looks like a big sturdy rubber one.
I see.
Let me guess, some idiots didn't clean up after themselves.
Rise and shine or sign!
Ow.
Why?
Don't look at us. I don't like water. I prefer juice. We get heavier when our content absorbs water. It makes losing weight a nightmare. I want to play in the water with everyone. It sounds fun.
Ah!
You know, Monodom might be onto something. I kinda wanna go in the pool now.
I'll do it.
Yeah, who cares about losing weight?
You stupid!
Idiots, we're not here to play. We're here to smack these bastards into the pits of hell. We're the Monocubs, the meanest, nastiest, cruelest mascots around.
Dumbass!
If you don't get it, I'll throw you all into the pool myself. Please don't.
Can't we all get along?
Monosuke, please stop. Can't we all just get along?
What?
You saying that if we don't get along, I'll end up like Mono Kid?
I was about to say, he's probably next.
He's the next on the list. So then, it was one of us that put the inner tube there, not the Monocubs. Well, it doesn't matter. The inner tube probably isn't related to the case. Isn't related to the case? If it were just for playing around, then why is there a rope tied to it? What could that be for? That is intriguing. Bits of
Maybe
fabric.
someone put him in that.
Put him in the inner tube?
Yeah. And like hoisted him with the rope somehow to the window.
Interesting. Huh? There's a pool. There's something else floating in the pool. It looks like a little piece of fabric.
Jeez.
It's just trash, right? Nothing to be worried about.
You know...
We're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash.
Okay.
Yes, but... perhaps it's just my intuition, but it does bother me. I should learn to trust it sometimes. My intuition is the ultimate detective.
That is a piece of his clothing.
The black piece of fabric. Let's check the pool. This doesn't look like a normal school pool. More like a pool at a resort. The pool is deep, but it isn't filled up all the way. Still, plenty of water to swim in. The water level hasn't changed, but I can see something floating in it. Yes, we looked at that already. Let's check. That's the other side of the window. I can see the gem's window over there. That's the window we investigated from the top of the stage in the gem. It's pretty high up. You wouldn't be able to reach it with just a ladder.
Okay.
I agree. The ladder only barely reached the window, and it was on the stage. If that's the case, then it might have been hard for someone to have gone through there.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right. Okay. There's maybe the storage room. There's also this window. Let's click on it. This building is the school building. That must mean that window goes somewhere. Most of the windows are blocked off, but that one looks normal. What room has that window? That's a point of interest. That's a good idea. I'll think about it when we get up there. Okay, that's the entrance. There's a diving board. Just look at that real quick in case it's important. It's a large diving board. It looks like something you'd find at a resort. Nothing about it has changed. Okay, then let's check the storage room. This is the pool's equipment shed. I'll take a look inside, just in case. Huh? Is that an electric air pump? I see. You could easily fill a large inner tube with this. There doesn't seem to be anything else worth inspecting. Okay, that's all we got out of there.
So now we dip potato chip.
Dip potato chip. That is such a cool say. Okay, can I leave now, or is it gonna be like, there's something else?
Have you heard it before I said it?
I've never heard that.
Oh, wow.
Rule sign. Rules are posted here. There's one that I find peculiar. Is this how big the pool is, in case that matters? They say, what are you gonna do this time?
Well.
No jumping into the pool, especially at nighttime.
Whoa!
Whoa, where'd you come from?
Yeah.
I mean, jumping itself is fine. If you want to jump in front of a car or a train, that's on you.
No.
But the pool is off limits at nighttime. See? No swimming at nighttime.
That would be a violation, right?
Hey,
If anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. And then that person will be ripped apart by the exorcisms.
What?
You'd go that far?
yeah.
Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart.
Seems like an extreme. Why is this one rule so enforced? Like, why does Monokuma care if people want to go for a night swim? I don't know.
It shouldn't matter so much. Oh well. Yet.
Since that's the case, can we assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime?
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, no one alive.
Interesting choice of words. No swimming at nighttime. That just might play into this case. Pool rules has been added to the truth bullets section. Do not die from choking on your food.
Hey, so...
Hey, Shuichi, does this pool really have anything to do with the case? We got all psyched up about it, but it doesn't seem like there were any clues here.
But...
Well, that inner tube is still bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but I feel like it's related to this case.
But you know...
If that inner tube is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless. If it's related to the case, why didn't they clean it up?
So...
Just leaving it sitting out like that. Don't you think that's straight up careless?
No.
No, even if they wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pool or anything around here that you could use to get the inner tube.
Remember,
The water level is so low, you couldn't grab the tube even if you did manage to bring it closer.
But you know...
Then why not just jump in and fish it out by hand?
Oh.
Well, that's right, they couldn't get in the water. Couldn't get in the water. Yeah, I suppose you could think of it that way. Does that mean at night they couldn't get it out at night? Just because so they just left it in there? Well, we can't stay here forever, right? Let's go check out the other places.
Alright!
There's no time to waste, isn't that right, sidekick?
you're right.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Now I want to see where that window goes. And we gotta go to his lair. The what do they call it? Research lab thing.
Mm-hmm. Dip, potato chip.
Potato chip. Potato fries, whatever they call them. Other places.
Potato fries.
Fries, potatoes, whatever they're called.
Yeah, well, they call them chips in the UK. Fries, I mean. Like
Right.
potato. Yeah.
Wait. I think. Or do they call them crisps?
They call, like, potato chips. What we call potato chips. Like, the snacks. They call them crisps. Yeah. And they call, what we call fries, they call them chips. So whenever you hear fish and chips, it's fries and
Yes.
fish.
Yes. Okay, I guess this lair is right here, so... Does this mean that the other side somewhere there's a window? Let's go check over here real quick. Oh, there's people over there. I'll go there later. Let's investigate this one little room real quick. There's apparently 2 people standing in front of the room over there, so... I'm sure that's plot-related or something.
Yeah, there will be dialogue.
The Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. If I'm right, then... The handcuffs that were found in the tank came from here. If the handcuffs came from here, that means the culprit was here as well. They may have left a trace of evidence. This room is a little different from when we were here before. It feels off.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Ah, nothing. Anyway, let's figure out the handcuffs. We should take care of that problem first. And what's different? I mean, there's balls all over the floor. Was that always like that?
The net is down. There's
Oh,
balls
the net.
everywhere, and it seems like... I don't know.
Apparently I
Could be
can't
something
click on
else,
any
but-
of it, though, so yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go into the shower room and see what's going on in there. Oh my goodness, it is a prison in here.
Oh, wow.
They can lock you into a shower for some reason.
That sounds, like, actually awful.
This is the first time I've been in here. It's a shower room, but it feels less like the Ultimate Tennis Pros. And more like the Ultimate Prisoner's Lab.
Hey, so...
Do you think it was made that way on purpose? Did they remodel the shower just for that?
Okay.
Yeah, I think they did.
Ugh.
Geez, Monokuma's got bad taste. Well, we already knew that. Okay, that's where probably the handcuffs came from, if I had to guess. There they are, the handcuffs. Look, Kaido, handcuffs hanging on the wall. Oh, they look like the ones in the tank. Or wait, are they the same?
Because...
I think so. Here, look.
Remember...
See, one empty hook. The handcuffs we found must have been hung here. That means the culprit was definitely here. Scratched handcuffs have been updated, since we know where they came from. Check the sink. It's a pretty big stone sink. You could fill it up with a lot of water. What's this? Scratches on the stone, like something was scraped against it.
So...
You're right. What made them? Those scratch marks are clearly not natural. They must have been made by some kind of metal. That is interesting. Scratch sink has been added. Okay, what can we actually click on over here? Nothing else matters, I guess.
The window?
Besides the window, which might be the window. Oh my goodness, this window has no vines or barbed wire or bars blocking it. Could it be? There was that one window I can see from the pool area. Just have a prison window just looking out into the pool.
Wow.
This might be it. I'm going to open it and check.
Just as I suspected.
Yes, this is definitely it.
The window you can see from the pool is the window to Ryoma's lab.
3rd floor's high up, but if they aimed well, they could reach the pool. But Monokuma said you can't go in the pool at nighttime, right?
Yeah,
If
we
anyone
just...
violates a school... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, we just literally just saw this seconds ago, but... minutes ago, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. If anyone violates a school regulation, something will happen.
And that's why Siren will play.
And the person will be right barred by the X-Dolls.
You'd go that far?
No, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart. Yet.
Because that hasn't happened yet. Can we assume no one was in the gem or pool at nighttime?
Well, at the very least, no one alive. So,
You know,
maybe he was drowned in here? Thrown
Sink
into the pool? I don't know.
Why'd he say no one alive?
Is that alright?
I believe he was hinting that a dead person wouldn't be considered to be breaking the rules. Which means it is possible that a dead body was in the gem or the pool at nighttime.
You know...
So there's a chance Ryoma was carried to the gym after he was killed. But you know, there's no point carrying his body there if you can't even get in. I don't know if it's safe to say there was no point. Wait a sec, what's this?
Huh?
Hey, so...
Look, there's weird scratches on the window frame.
You're right.
Yeah, it's as if something scraped against it. These marks are similar to the ones that were on the gem's window frame. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the window normally. This window frame is sturdy as well. This gem's window frame was the same way. Looks like it would hold, even with a lot of weight on it.
Shuichi!
Now you understand, right, Shuichi?
Huh?
What?
Got it.
How amazing I am to have noticed such a super ultra important clue.
I'm Kaito Momota.
It's all in a day's
luminary
work
of the
for
stars.
Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars. I mean, I found a pretty important clue too, but I won't say that. Marked window frame. We came here to confirm my suspicion about the handcuffs found in the tank. But we found even more important clues than I expected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab. There are too many points of concern to be mere coincidence. It must be important evidence.
Hey!
Seems like you figured something out. You seem more confident.
All right!
Then on to the next place. There's no point staying here.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I see.
I mean,
Well.
any other places I was gonna go.
Hey, so...
So, where should we go?
Whoa!
Oof. As he came out of the shower room, Kaito tripped and fell to the ground.
Hold up.
The hell? Something's caught on my leg.
That's...
It looks like a cable.
Ah.
Is this for the tennis court? I mean, the tennis net? Man, whoever left this here should have put it in the corner. Wait, the tennis net? I see, so that's why this room felt odd. I should investigate this in detail. The bundled cord and the tennis net. The reason I thought this room felt off is because of the net. When I came here last time, the tennis net was up.
Okay.
But now the cable has been removed.
Huh?
So, like, someone took the cable off? Why would they do that?
Hey!
Kaito, can you help me? I want to measure how long this cable is. No need, it's just about 50 feet long.
Huh?
What?
Ah.
Oh, I was in the tennis club till middle school, so I know how long the cable is.
Mm.
You're in the tennis club?
That's right.
That's why it pissed me off so much that Ryoma was acting like that.
Hey!
Did you know Ryoma from before?
Ah.
I never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
You know...
I mean, these days, there's no one who's played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He was like a hero to every tennis kid.
Jeez.
And then, once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. That pissed me off so much, I ended up being too hard on him.
Damn.
But regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do. So what's suspicious about the length of the cable? Did something about it bother you?
No.
No, nothing specific. I was just checking. So detectives get bothered by small details, huh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking a young wife. What is that analogy?
I see.
Alright, I've searched the whole area now. I should move on to the next one. There are still other places left to search. So is that a door right there? And that's the hallway. What's that door then? Yes, it doesn't matter. It's a fake door.
The door was a lie.
Okay, I don't know where to go next, but there's people over here, so this must be important. We'll break into Makiro's lab. Okay, which one do you want?
Maid.
Huh?
Give you
What
some
are
time
you
to-
doing here, Kurumi?
Do you agree?
Give me some time
Take
to drink.
a sip of water. Yeah. We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present, yes?
As she spoke, she glanced toward Maki. Ah, so you're staying with Maki.
Got it.
That's good thinking. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage?
May I?
But of course. Since you are here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I'm questioning everyone in order to determine it.
What do you think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive?
Right before I was kidnapped by Gunta yesterday, around 6 in the evening.
So...
The last time I saw him was way before then. I didn't see him at all yesterday, actually.
Then.
Then you are fine, Kaito. What's important is the last time you saw was the last time someone witnessed him alive.
Hey!
The last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive.
That is correct.
Gonta was the last one to see him alive, around 8 p.m. yesterday. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him by using Shukuchi method.
So Ryoma was still running around after I got captured.
Yes, of course.
Furthermore, 30 minutes earlier, you saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonta.
In that case, Gunta's testimony is highly credible.
Yes.
Yes, we at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until around 8 p.m.
Witnessing Ryoma has been added to the truth bullet section. Okay, you got anything important to say?
Hey!
Maki, what are you doing here? Earlier, you said that you weren't going to help us investigate. Were you serious about that?
So what?
You'll be fine, even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can't solve this case on your own? That's completely different. This is... That's pretty harsh, but my sidekick is working his ass off.
Huh?
Sidekick?
Got it.
Yep, Shuichi's my sidekick now.
Hey.
Shouldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick.
So...
The dumb one? I'm more of a scientist type of guy, so this stuff really isn't my thing.
Well...
Wouldn't it being a scientist be helpful for an investigation?
You know...
More importantly, why have you been here the whole time? Is there a reason?
Like I'd know.
Why do you care?
No.
Because it's been bothering me. You've been here ever since this room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one else enters.
I don't understand.
Is this an interrogation?
No.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just want you to talk to me, Maki. This has nothing to do with the case. Please, tell me so.
Hey!
It's true that you don't have to help us if you don't want to,
Is that alright?
but you should at least cooperate with our investigation.
Because...
Because all our lives are on the line.
Is that so?
Even if I did cooperate, I wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I've been in here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night to shower, including last night.
Hey!
Then I can ask you this. Did you see Gunta at all last night? Gunta was searching all the grounds last night, trying to capture all of us.
Why?
How were you able to avoid being caught?
I see.
Gunta did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him, if you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death on your own tongue. That's all.
Holy fuck! I'd be pretty scared too.
So Gunta got scared off by that? Well, I guess he would hold back against a girl. As I listened to Maki's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to leave so badly? What reason did she have for that?
Hey.
Are we done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything. Okay, I'm done here. So what'd you say?
I said that was an adorable face.
Yeah, it was.
Huh?
Huh? You are?
That's right.
Well, her alibi is a little shaky, but I don't think she killed Ryoma. That's what my instincts are telling me.
Hey, so...
But if you remember anything, be sure to tell Shuichi, okay?
I believe in you.
He's my sidekick, you know? He's pretty good. In the end, the only thing we were able to get out of Maki was that she was here the whole time. But no one else can verify that testimony. That might be a problem later. Maki alone has been added.
And now it's time for the trial.
Already tired of investigating? Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now? Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see. But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event. Kinda like searching the internet for that perfect porno video. In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh? Anyway, the class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of judgment in the courtyard. See you later!
Shuichi!
Looks like it's time, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dumbass!
Hey, why do you look so worried now?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, you can do it. I believe in you. Believe in me?
Why?
Why? Why do you trust me, Kaido? There's a chance that I'm the culprit.
Idiot!
I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that?
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but
I believe in you.
if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in.
Shuichi!
We're still young. I can't die because I've had my first drink or gone to space.
Let's do it.
Tilly, yeah. Anyway, you're not going to get yourself in gear now. Then when? Now's all you've got.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Kaido, I know.
Keep your chin up.
Yeah, that's the expression I wanted to see. Yeah, that's my sidekick. He's right, I just have to do it. I have to believe in myself. I have to believe that I can do this. I'm going to survive. We're going to survive together.
That's it.
Maybe I don't really understand it. Maybe I don't have a reason. I don't want to live. I want to die with everyone else. No, I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. I can't die in a place like this. Never.
That was a bit odd.
She's gone. Go in there. No, it doesn't let me.
Of course it wouldn't let you.
No.
Maki probably just senses your presence and stares at the door menacingly and creates a force field.
Why are you sitting over here?
Don't worry about it.
You can do it. I believe in you. Now, let's go to the Shrine of Judgment. I think it's just to imply that he's following me.
Mayhaps.
Bug
To
Room
the
of
Shrine
Despair.
of Judgment.
Judgment. The Ultimate Maid Lab. I can go in that one. I just couldn't go in the Maki one. Yeah, who's hanging out in this corner? He's over there now for some reason. Like, the stairs are this way, bro.
Instant transmissioning. But he doesn't know where he's going.
So, water fountain. Go into the bird cage within the bird cage within the bird cage.
Bird cageception.
Honestly, this looks like something I'm gonna use an item on later. It's gonna like open up something. That's my vibe I'm getting from that thing.
Maybe.
Or it's just a decoration, and I'm overthinking it.
Maybe.
The Shrine of Judgment with the Monokuma.
Judgment Day.
Everyone!
Is everyone ready? Not like we have choice, right? You are quick to understand. It is though Monokuma has you trained.
What?
We have nothing to worry about, right, assholes? We'll figure out the culprit, won't we?
Don't worry.
Of course we don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious this time.
Hey!
Right, Himiko? How dare you bully Himiko, you degenerate! You want me to Aikido chop your head off, huh?
Wait.
Please do.
That's not even Aikido anymore, is it?
Either way.
This matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then.
That's right.
Yeah, let's put an end to this at the class trial.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Anybody you want to talk to, or just go straight to the Monokuma?
Let's talk to the ones who haven't talked yet. So Angie and Maki.
We have nothing to worry about.
Cause Atua is watching over us.
Tua sees all. His divine deduction will solve this mystery right away. Okay, Maki, you said?
Yes.
Well,
Sorry, but I don't know anything. If you think a child caregiver can help solve a murder case, then we're all in trouble. Okay, anybody
Well,
else?
anyone can help.
Anybody can help,
And-
yeah. Do the footwork, you know.
Tsumugi, I guess.
Smoky.
Certainly.
Himiko's so suspicious. She's gotta be a red herring, right? But I don't even know where to start unraveling the truth. I should have played more point-and-click adventure games.
Oh, that feels... Wow, that's meta. Anyways. Let's continue on.
So Monokuma now.
Yep.
Commence the Monokumaing.
Let's get this show on the road. Damn it, that thing's so expensive.
Oh, the water effects too.
It
You know, you can
is.
see them
Looks
kind
like
of
it's-
splashing through the ground a little bit.
It's like it was made in Blender.
The door appeared before us with pomp, as if sending heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped toward the door. Mia was the second last to leave, we being the last. We were silent. All I could hear was our unsteady breathing, just as we passed through the door. It started up again. Normally, I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Each of us felt that trembling through our entire bodies as we sank further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. My breathing was becoming more ragged, my heart pounded harder and harder, just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves. The elevator came to a stop. This wasn't the end, no. It was only just beginning.
Welcome!
Welcome. You've hopelessly arrived once again. Did you want to come here again because of how wonderful it is? Isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place. It should be a monument.
Actually, we're the ones who used the exocells to build this courtroom. But Father just took all the credit.
Wonderful.
But I am happy to be used as a slave by Father.
What are you saying?
Idiots are really committed to this henchman bit.
They're so cute.
You guys are just so cute, but I can't help working you to the bone.
We put a lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom, almost like it's for show.
Oh?
For show, huh? That's an interesting way to put it. Is this just for show? Are you showing this to the people outside and... Those people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. Get it? They're not with us. As in, they're no longer with us. You know what I mean?
Hey,
In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Now, show me just how you intend to bargain for your lives.
So
I
wait,
don't think you meant that.
Dun dun dun! But the dramatic reveal music is playing. Dun dun dun. Then the class trial began. Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. After falling from his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. But even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us, to get out of here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And the person who killed him is here right now. I want to believe that's a lie. I don't want to believe it at all. But if this is where I find the truth, I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish she entrusted to me. I will find the truth to get out of here with everyone alive. I'm going to survive. I can't die here in order to keep my promise to her. I will fight. I will fight for my life in this trial of truth and lies. Do you want to save? Yeah. Chapter 2, save point. But then I'm gonna go look and choose my skills and stuff. Show his skeleton. Okay, anything I want to buy, that's good. Time limit, extraordinary focus. Does give us more focus, and I do like focus.
We may get a better one, though.
True, but we can buy... Well, no, we only have a limited number of the hope things, so you're right.
Yeah.
Wasn't there something I wanted? Oh, we don't have money for it yet. What'd you say?
Illusion?
Slowly recovers the influence gauge while concentrating and during fever time. Oh, so we heal while we're... thinking? Interesting. That could be really good, actually, but do we even have enough power for it? No.
No, but we're gonna level up before we get enough skill points to even equip such a thing anyway. Or to buy it, I mean.
Yeah. Power of life and death. Safety first. This is for the mining minigame, apparently, which we have not seen yet. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hold on to it a little bit further, because there's some real good... That one that's 16, I think the reason that's the most expensive thing besides the one we already got. Wait, there's also Lost in Thought, it's just good. That just increases time limit. Delusion and Nora Liberation are where it's at, so we'll get both of those, and then we can just... We'll just heal by slowing down time, and we slow down time all the time.
Yeah.
So that sounds great. And then I'd probably actually just go for something cheap, like extraordinary focus, so that we can get more focus, and thus do that more often. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So for now, I'll just save. Again. Okay, everyone. If you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.
Sayonara.
So long, farewell.